Rich Dad Poor Dad Summary. Part 1. Hello and welcome to this summary of Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. This book is one of the most popular personal finance books ever written, and it has helped millions of people around the world rethink the way they see money. The story is built around two father figures in Robert's life. His real father, who he calls his poor dad, was a well-educated man with a stable job, but he struggled financially all his life. On the other side, his friend's father, his rich dad, was a businessman and investor who didn't have a college degree but understood how money really worked. Through their lessons, Kiyosaki learned two very different mindsets about money. One kept people trapped in the rat race, while the other created financial freedom. In this summary, we're going to walk through the most important lessons that Rich Dad taught him, and how you can apply them to your own life. Lesson 1, The Rich Don't Work for Money. One of the first lessons Rich Dad taught Robert was that the rich don't work for money. Poor Dad always said, go to school, get good grades, and find a secure job. His belief was that money comes from a steady paycheck. But Rich Dad challenged this idea. He explained that if you only work for money, you'll never escape the cycle of needing more and more. The poor and middle class often work hard for a paycheck, but they also spend more as they earn more. They buy a bigger house, a nicer car, or new gadgets. This keeps them trapped in what Robert calls the rat race. The rich, on the other hand, learn to make money work for them. Instead of only working for a salary, they look for ways to build investments and businesses that generate income even when they're not working. The lesson here is simple. Don't just think about earning money, think about creating systems that make money for you. Lesson 2, Why Financial Education Matters. School teaches us math, science, history, and literature. But what it doesn't teach is how money works. That's why so many people, even doctors or lawyers with high incomes, still struggle financially. Rich Dad believed that financial education was the most important education of all. Understanding concepts like assets, liabilities, cash flow, and investing can make the difference between lifelong struggle and financial freedom. For example, if you understand how taxes work, you can keep more of your money. If you understand how debt works, you can use it as a tool instead of a burden. If you know how to evaluate investments, you can grow wealth instead of relying only on a paycheck. The key point here is this: money without financial intelligence is money soon gone.